Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rings of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? You're vibrating way too high to be touched right now. The anxiety you're feeling is other people's energy. Like, oh, is she really going to make it? Oh, what if I mess up something for her? Oh, I don't want to be mad. I don't want her to be mad at me. Some of you guys are like a queen in your throne here. A lot of people might look at you and see you as a dominant person, even though you don't see yourself as a dominant person. I've had quite a few people tell me that. They're like, I thought you would be like more dominant than like how you are. You're actually pretty funny. Like, some of you guys might get that a lot. I thought you were going to be a bitch when I met you. And I was so concerned. This walk on eggshell energy is other people like, afraid of not pleasing you the right way. A lot of you guys, you look like you're a queen in your throne here. There is somebody who wants to dethrone you. They hope that things don't work out for you. They hope that you submit paperwork too late, or that it's just not enough time, or you don't have things going, or that you slack off and whatnot. Everything is going to work out for you here. There's not going to be any like bad news, and it's hurting somebody. If somebody feels like you don't deserve the love and respect that you're getting here, somebody weaved a lot of negative energy and it worked around people who were around you because they were too low vibrational. So it's like they took the fruit. They were all too ready to go against you, hurt you, harm you, pull you down here. Nobody around you is taking the bait here. And if they do take the bait, they get sucked into a different paradigm, like as you are in. It's like it does not link here. Somebody just doesn't want to see you in your full power. And it's like they can't explain why. It's just them being a negative, jealous, envious person, or it's because they spoke so badly on your name and they mistreated you. So they're trying to look for a reason to mistreat you. Some of these people, they mistreated you maybe because of the way you look. Some of you guys look really good, or some of you guys, maybe they don't feel like you look that good. Maybe they feel like, you can do a little bit more. And people found this either way to be a shallow reason here. So these people are looking for like an I told you so. I told you these people weren't that smart. They weren't that special. Are they looking for you guys to deal with karma for things that just aren't a problem here? Maybe they want you to deal with karma for being a party girl. Maybe they want you to deal with karma for in the past having addictions, or maybe being a baby mama. Didn't want people to accept you and your children. If you guys were a single mother and you're now in a relationship, they hate that you're about to get married or something. They don't want a guy to marry you because they could have said like, no guy's gonna marry you if you have a kid or this or that. So to see that you're in a family, maybe the guy you're about to marry has a kid also. If you guys are single, you're going to find love, and you might find love with another man that has a kid, or you'll find love with a guy that doesn't have a kid here. This person wanted to pervert that. Like, if you were going to find love, they thought you should find love with somebody that was going to target your kid in a way that you couldn't fathom here. Like, like the way the darkness that they weaved out for you in life is coming back to to bite them in the butt here. It's like because they just did. And another reason they're looking for you to fail in life, because these people try to do everything perfectly. If this is a person who, they didn't want you to have a baby outside of marriage, this is definitely a person that has had multiple abortions here. This is a person that had an abortion that they didn't want to have. I'm all about abortions. If you want it, hey, whatever. I do believe there's herbs and stuff like you could use to not get pregnant. I've used them for years and avoided being pregnant. It works way better than any plan B or birth control that I've encountered here. I put those herbs on Venus RX. Of course, I'm not going to say them directly here because there's certain laws and stuff about using these herbs and whatnot and these blends of herbs. And then people say it doesn't work for everybody. It has worked for me. But these are people who could have gotten rid of children that they really wanted to keep, and it could have weighed heavy on their heart because they felt like they were making the right decision by doing it. That could be hurtful here. If you got an abortion that you didn't want, that's a whole lot different than getting one and feeling relieved by it. I feel like this person could have wanted a reason to target you. Of course, that is not going to relate to everybody. That is that is a very specific message here for the types of people that don't want to see you on the up and up here. Other people, they just kind of downplayed you. Maybe they didn't see you as smart, or they didn't see you as or they saw you as dominant, and then they felt like that's just a facade. Like, I bet you I could out dominate them, or I could like be mean towards them, and they're not gonna do shit. What are they gonna say? They're not that bitch. Just like, and then seeing you guys brush it right off your shoulder, whatever. And then, they're irrelevant and then move on towards your goals vigorously. It hurts. It for whatever reason, because they told themselves you didn't have what it takes here, but you guys have what it takes. We got today good vibes now and in the moment here. Yeah, somebody wants to destroy your good vibes. They don't want you living in the moment here. They don't want you concentrating on what's here and now. Some of you guys need to concentrate. Well, you guys are about to soon be able to concentrate more on the here and now once you get that little last thing done. I feel like you're about to soon come back into the moment. You be like me. I'm like, one more piece of this, that, then boom, I'm in the moment again. I'm walking amongst the trees and whatnot. Or somebody could have wanted your good vibes to leave you distracted in some sort of way to where you forgot to ground yourself and actually get things done here. So some of you guys, you are coming out of the good vibes and you're about to get ish done and shock everybody. Other you guys, you about to go into the good vibes. It's time to party, time to have fun, time to move how you want to move here in life without much concern about other people. We got vacay, get away, relax, have fun. I told you it's about to be your time to have fun here, especially if you've been putting in the work. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you're about to have a good time. You're about to have a blast. You're about to not have to worry about anything for a while now. Some of you guys are about to do your hair up in such a way where you don't got to worry about it. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, got to do my braids back again. Of course, you don't want to wear braids again, back to back to back to back to back, but and thin your hair out. But it's about time for me. We got, not that that's any of your business, but hey, suffering in silence in reverse, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams coming out underneath here. Somebody wanted you suffering in silence. They wanted you to feel some type of way like you couldn't express yourself. Somebody wanted you to feel a lack of support. Somebody wanted a chance to roll their eyes at you and they didn't get a chance to hurt you like they wanted to. Somebody's fiending because they plan so many ways to make you feel a type of way and then they don't have any access to you or your life beyond the social media comments here. somebody saw you on on your throne and they really wanted to knock your crown off here. They really wanted to drain you of your confidence and your self, you know, sturdiness here. This person wanted to steal things from you that you didn't even realize existed here, like your ambition, your confidence, your happiness, your good vibes, and whatnot. They're not able to do that because it's like every time they think that they have some sort of control over you, you prove everybody else right that you're in your power here. You're a queen on your throne. You don't really come off your throne for too many people, especially you don't allow people to try to jerk your emotions around. You don't need emotional validation. I'm hearing you don't need pity here. You don't need anything that they feel like they could deny you of, they can't because you already got it like times 20 from somebody else. This is that type of energy that wants to be able to, I don't know, deny you things like emotional validation or like good feelings or just like make you feel some type of way. And they can't. They can't do that to you. We got lawyers, court, paperwork coming out here, legal. Yeah, somebody wants your legal paperwork to go bad. They want something to happen. They want like some sort of mashup here, like, you know, to where it doesn't go through or it's a longer process than what it needs to be. Or somebody could have used the court to try to drain you of your happiness and whatnot. And I feel like this is a narcissist. Those narcissistic people, they don't understand true concepts on life. You could have woken up from the feeling annoyedness. You're like, whatever. You want to act a certain way, act a certain way. These people can't stress you out or drain you anymore. You guys look real refreshed. You guys don't care. You guys are not broken like how you used to be, and they're starting to realize that they didn't have anything to do with your brokenness before. I feel like if you guys did feel broken, you could have been dealing with things like a job loss, the loss of a parent, and then you got these people that wanted to kick you while you were down and then say that, you know, I'm the one who knocked them down. They did not knock you down, so they can't re-knock you down again. These people had the attitude, if I knocked them down before, I could knock them down again. And then they're finding out they have nothing to do with the fact that you were knocked down before. So therefore, they cannot knock you down again. You were just going through normal emotions here. This is another thing somebody wanted to do. They wanted to invalidate your emotions to try to make you emotionally unstable here. They wanted to, if you were sad about something legit like losing your job, they wanted to say things like, well, why are you sad that you lost your job? I actually went through this. Or I'm annoyed. What else do you want to talk about? Because I'm tired. And then you're like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why are you annoyed that I'm telling you this? But this isn't somebody you look towards to vent to, nor do you look towards them for any sort of emotional stability here. If you're wondering if this person feels bad, they can't really feel those emotions for you. What they feel is like their public facade dwindling and tearing away here. This is somebody who likes to look good compared to the people around them. So they consistently sabotage whoever's around them. And then you guys just got it the most because you dare to keep shining in this person's presence. You dare to not dim your light here. So they're like, why have you not dimmed your light? Why haven't you gotten angry? Why can't I make them go off? So this person is feeling an annoyance with themselves. They're feeling anxiety beyond their because of their public face, their public interpretation here. See, yeah, we got time here. Delay, procrastination, too busy coming out here. Somebody wants to cause you some sort of delays, some sort of procrastination. They want you to like forget about what you're doing and like go off and do something else there. Spirit is saying stay on the money, keep doing what you guys need to do. Don't let anybody delay you, procrastinate you, or uphold you here. It's like, you know, and you guys do have plenty of time, but make sure you put whatever you got to do first ahead of everything. Put that ahead of everything first, then comes the vacation, and whatnot. Get what you need to do done. This person feel like they maybe caused you some sort of delay or procrastination before when you were doing some sort of paperwork. So they're trying to do that again now. For a lot of you guys, this is a sibling that's trying to do energy work on your life here. I don't know why. They could have tried to do energy and magic on everybody just to crash them down. They might use an excuse of them being hurt as children. Well, I went through this. I was touched by an uncle, and it's like that's real problems here. But once you become narcissistic enough to put those problems above everybody else's problems, and then it's like a competition in the pain, and then you give no empathy, you just want to take empathy, and you then, like, and then flip it around, and then you just become an overall hell of a person. It's no excuse. Like the pain other people cause you is no excuse to cause pain to innocent people. And these people are like, I don't care, I don't care, because it's like a part of them are is trying to be the person they would have been if they could have protected themselves from harm when they were a child here. If they were a child, this is who they would be. They would be able to control people so that nobody can hurt them and whatnot, but they can't control people. Yeah, we got psychopath coming out. This person is a whole entire psychopath, and they're a whole psychopath. And I feel like you guys they're not able to make you suffer in silence. Somebody want you silent because they wanted to silent you from speaking on their psychotic behavior here. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're fully calm and you know how to speak on it. You guys are not just trying to run around and tell everybody and correct gossip or drama. You're sitting on your throne, and people are like, no, of course I'm not going to mess with that person. That person is like that. And then anybody that tries to be a flying monkey, it's like you just cut them off, whatever. I ain't messing with that person because obviously they don't care about me and my feelings. They're here getting in business that they shouldn't even be getting into here. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable here. A lot of you guys might be speaking out on the abuse that you went through, and these people want you quiet. They do not, oh goodness, that, or you got a psychopath that wants you to live in that sort of abuse. They're sad that you guys have other things to talk about, like vacations and your kids and everything else. This person wants you to live repetitively in the abuse that they caused you. This person was mean to me and I don't get along with them and this and that and da, da, da. They want your whole life rhetoric to be about them hurting you. And a lot of you guys, you don't do that. You got too many good things to focus on here. Then because some of these people hurt you in such a way where they intended you to not be able to get up from it. They intended it to repeat in your head. They intended it to be your life story here. I'm hearing you've been done worse by better people. So that's not going to be your life story, like how they wanted it to be your life story here. We got glow up coming out here. Yeah, you guys are about to have a glow up. You're about to have a whole nother. I told you, some of you guys are about to do your hair in such a way where you ain't got to worry about it. Then you going on vacation. You about to get some braids, go on vacation, or do something here and whatnot. And this is about to piss people the hell off because it's like you guys have had enough of the hard work. It's time to be a queen here, like we got sipping tea, rumors, gossip, and nosy coming out here in reverse. Somebody, oh my goodness, they want to act like they don't see your good days. They wanted to act like they don't see your bad days, but they wanted to come to you to get information to gossip about and whatnot. But these people are gonna wish that they never looked you up and never saw that you had so much in store for you. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. I love you guys. Goodbye.